Hello everybody, my name is Gabby. I am here with Reese. Come here, girlie. And it is her first week with us here at Best Paw Forward. Yes, good girl. And her second video that we have done. And what we're going to be working on with her today is a little bit of her sit stays, okay? So we want to make sure, especially week one, when we get dogs in, go get it, that they are able to work on the basics with us and build a relationship with us, so that as we start to go through the program and work with them on some of the more challenging things that they are here for, that they have an easier time with that because they have a solid foundation already of listening to us and being able to respond to basic commands. Okay, so a lot of week one, we work on basics with the dogs. We work on attention. Yes, good. And then we start working on some of the things that they are here for. So we're going to start out with a little bit of sit stay today. So making sure she's able to do that free. Because when you have a dog at home, she might be able to do this with no problem. But when you bring a dog to a different environment, you want to make sure they're still able to do those basic behaviors. Reese, sit. So she is able to sit on a verbal. Yes, good girl. Free. We use the word free to let her know she can get up and walk around. If she was to break that sit before I told her free, what you want to do is you want to make sure you're not reinforcing that. You are putting her back into that sit, making her wait for a couple of seconds, and then giving her that reinforcement again. Good girl. She already knows what we're doing. Go get it. Reese, sit, stay. So now we're going to start working duration a little bit. Yes, good girl. Free. Good job. So making sure she's able to maintain that sit for a couple of seconds before we give that reinforcement. In the beginning, when you start this, you just want to work on having her go into that sit and then freeing her. And then as you start to go on, then you're going to start to increase that amount of time she's in that sit or that down or whatever it is that you're working with her on. Stay. Yes, good girl. So that, she was able to stay in that sit for a little bit longer. You can do a couple repetitions at a time. Stay. You want to make sure when you ask your dog, Good. Stay. Yes, good. So I'm only rewarding her or giving her that reinforcement for that successful rep. Free. You're free, you can get it. Good girl. Very nice. Go get it. Good girl. Go get it. With puppies, you want to make sure you're mixing it up a little bit. Keep them interested in what you're doing. Come here. Sit. Yes, go get it, free. Sit. Stay. Just keep it interesting for them, because if they get bored, then they tend to lose that focus. Free. Yes, go get it. Good girl. Ready? Go get it. So keeping it fun with puppies, very, very important. Keeping sessions short, also important. We want to make sure our dogs are getting the most success possible. So if they start to have a little bit of trouble, what I want you to do is get 1 or 2 good more repetitions and then end that session. Take a little bit of break and come back to it later. Ready? Go get it. Once she's doing well with this, sit, stay. Then I can start working on movement. So making a step back. Yes, good. And what I was saying a little bit earlier, you want to make sure she is looking at you when you ask for that stay. I can take a step back again. Yes, good girl, free. And then I'm going to free her. Here. Stay. So there she went to pop up. I said, She actually put herself back into that sit, which is great. I'm going to ask her, So now she went into a down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up that leash and I'm gonna walk her away and reset and try again. We wanna make sure if we're asking our dog to sit, that they are going into a sit and not a down. Stay. Good. Now I was able to take 2 steps back, and this is exactly how you wanna work on this at home. Right now, we are in a low distraction environment. We are inside the barn. There's nothing really going on in here. As she starts to get better with this, what we can do, go get it, is we can start to increase that level of distraction by going outside, by working around other dogs and stuff like that. But you want to make sure you're starting off in low distraction and working your way up gradually. Because again, we want to make sure we are getting success. Yes, good. In every session that we do. But she's doing a great job. You guys have any questions, let us know. And we will see you next time.